Platonic.
What means I'm supposed to look out for? For see the signs.
So your girl like you, but
yeah.
If she's a good cheater, you're not gonna know. Cause when me I give boy don't know.
Okay.
Can me treat you like you're the only man
so
in the world.
What about our friend them? If I watch our friend them?
No, because if you see if your friend them is anything like my friend them, you're not gonna know either because them are gonna have my back. Cause any man me bring around my friend them are the bro.
Uh-huh.
And them I treat you the same, you're not gonna know. And them I tell you say, oh God, me never see she act like this, you know. Me never see she act like this over a man. Everybody I get the same speech. For true. My friend them know.
Just a move different.
Just a move different. Me never see she act like this.
Every day, J.
And all of my friend them have 2 man too. Yeah. Okay, after I one with the money, I one with the body, you know.
What about man and woman being friends? I don't believe that man and woman can be friends.
You know, I have male friends.
Are they attracted to you?
I've had sex with some of my male friends before. But not all. Some of them would have never sleep with, but some of them, you know, them deserve look friends.
Oh. So you think you still consider your friends or more than friends?
I'm gonna have my wedding. Come and walk me down the aisle.
Until your husband says, a good one to get.
And a good one to get caught more.
One of them will meet somebody and you say, I love you like next week.
No, I'm falling in love quick. Like, I'm falling in love tonight. I meet you today, I'm in love tonight. We'll get married tomorrow. I saw my love out. I love man in a J. I love man like dog. I can't do without man.
But when you're left, you get us quick with it.
I'm quick with it, but by tonight, I have a next man.
Why your sign?
Pisces.
Yeah, Pisces. I'm gonna tell you, say the female version. I'm gonna tell you. Except all of the little things that I do. I'm so kinky, you know what I mean? Use a little baby oil. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, yeah, right?
I know some feel like I don't have something.
No, I'm very vanilla. Very, swear.
You look freaky, you know?
Jesus Christ. No, I swear to you. I'm not eat pum pum. I want them to tell
Yeah, that's behind.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's behind.
Back at it again with the Ron Talks channel. Don't know. I'm making a reaction video to the recent Jeffrey interview with Kryssi. You know, I see some guys up in their arms about, you know, she's this, she's that, she's germs, she's all type of things. But in all honesty, guys, just like I said in the previous reaction video I made of a Jeffrey interview with the girl that said hold up your stress, the TT girl, Kryssi is just displaying the harsh truth of female nature. That's basically it. She's showing you the harsh truth of female nature, whether you want to accept it or not. She made some points in that video talking about ways in which women cheat well, her sexual experience. There's a lot of things they can pick up from that video. But there are certain points of that video that I want to break down. One, and this is the biggest one for me, is when she broke down the cheating. Guys, you have different type of women out there when it comes to cheating, and I'm going to make a separate video talking about this in the female nature series. You have the girl her cheating skills is on beginner level. Then you have the girl that's at amateur level. You have the professional and you have the legendary. I call these type of women demon girls. So you have the beginner, the amateur, the professional, and the legendary, and you have the ultimate one. These are the different type of demon girls that exist, but once again I told you I'm making that up in a separate video. Kryssi is what I call the legendary demon girl. The reason why I gave her the legendary status is due to the fact that she's still in a relationship. She's still looking for commitment. It's almost like she talked in that interview. Like she's basically retired from the game. Just like football. A legend in the game is somebody that's finished doing what they're doing. For all my football fans, Luka Modric just left Real Madrid. He's a legend. His legacy has been cemented because he's done with Real Madrid. I will call Kryssi a legendary demon girl because she's done with the game. But that doesn't mean she doesn't have experience. So that doesn't mean she doesn't have experience in the game. That's just the bottom line. So I'll give her the legendary girl, legendary demon girl status. Guys, what she talked about with the cheating, with the friends backing her up, what she talked about as it relates to she makes you feel like you're the only one. This is one of the reasons why you see men end in the grave and don't know that none of their children is not theirs. These are the type of women that does these type of things. Not saying necessarily Kryssi, but the type of demon girl she is. A lot of women move like her. She's just bold enough to say it out loud. And guys, you have to be grateful for social media. Girls have been self-snitching crazy and wondering why they can't find nobody to take them serious. It's such on another level. I never needed social media to understand women. But a lot of you guys, you just don't understand the niche of women, so you needed the social media to tell you. So that's just the bottom line, guys. Women who know how to cheat very well know that the biggest indicator in cheating and their man knowing is moving differently with him, whether it's sexually, emotionally. So that is why she said that she'll make you feel like you're still the only one, even when she's giving you bun, because she understands the logistics of how men think when it comes to cheating when a woman is cheating on him, or when he thinks a woman is cheating on him, and the science to it. All right. Something else that she said in that video that really caught me as well, the guy friend thing. Now guys, I agree with her with the guy friend thing. I've had girls as friends and we've had sex, there's been sexual tension and such, so I get her point of view with that. And this is one of the main reasons why you have guys out there that don't want to be around women, or want women that have guy friends or a lot of guy friends, because this is the mindset that a lot of guys have. It's very rare for a woman to find a guy as a friend, strictly platonic, and even when you want to have sex with him, he says no, he just wants to stick to friends. A lot of guys that see as guy friends, they're just in the friend zone. That's never me, because once that tension is there, it's either we'll go do that or we'll just go move past the friendship and I'll leave you alone. But a lot of guys, they don't think like that. They'll stay in the friend zone for 10 years just to get one night with you as a woman in bed. I've seen it all the time. So that's another thing that she talked about with the guy friend thing. Another thing she talked about in that video is her traumatic experience she's been through. She's been exposed to sexual experiences at a very early age. And a lot of girls I've known that has been sexually abused. When it comes to sex moving forward, it's either they're very scorned to have sex again, or they just go all out and get loose. I've talked, you see, when it comes to this channel, I've talked to women of different sectors. I've talked and discussed things with women that you guys probably scorn as a regular guy. I've talked to prostitutes, I've talked to all different type of girls. And I remember one specific prostitute I was talking to, reasoning. Never bought anything from her or anything. We just had a conversation. And I guess me not just being frightened to just buy from her, she indulged information with me, talking with me. And she told me her sexual experience coming through life. And I'm like, no wonder she dropped being a prostitute. No wonder she dropped in that. Because all she knew was just sexually abused being growing up. So a lot of people overlook that and not knowing that maybe it's that trauma that led to Kryssi doing the things that she did. Whether it's being bisexual, having experience with men, women, cheating, all type of things. So that's just the bottom line. You know what I mean? From her talking about the guy friend, the ways in which she cheat very well, and also just her traumatic experience. These are the 3 biggest things in that video that really touched me to really make a reaction to. Right? I'm not going to go into detail of everything that she said due to the fact that it was over an hour interview. The link is in the description box if you want to watch the full video and have your opinion on it. But yeah guys, that's just my opinion on everything, and I must end the video by saying this, and I'm gonna say it. You guys have an awakening. I'm gonna say it right now. Guys, a lot of men, you're watching this, you're bashing her, you're saying she's this, she's saying that. There's one thing in that interview she said which I think some people overlooked as well, as well as the traumatic experience side, what she said. She said when Jeffrey asked her, would you being so open about the type of person you are, you don't feel like men are going to be afraid of you, this, that and such, something in that layer. You know what her response was? She's pretty, she cute, she look good, man will look at her regardless. You know what that tell me? A lot of you guys will see these red flags in these women and you still want to jump with her. Best believe, you know, if Kryssi was an ugly woman, worse, blacker than ever, the reaction she got to this would have been 10 times worse. That's when niggas would have really been scorning her. But because she's on the lighter skin version, and she look good and she give the Dolly vibes, she give the Maladan vibes, Jaffe had this wig, nails and, you know what I mean? She gives that type of vibes there. That's why you overlook all of that. Some of you guys, you see the type of people in our DM. Some of you guys might want to say, okay, it's just sex they want. That is true. But you'll be surprised there's probably a good amount there that would wife her. And I know some of you women as well, I must note, oh, these are the type of men that a lot of guys run to wife. That's true. But please understand, a lot of men that you women run down, they love the bad bitches. Kryssi represents the bad bitches. The men that run down the bad bitches, they're normally good with women. And you regular girls and some of you boring girls, what consider yourself boring girls, you want that type of guy to wife you based on your good characteristics. But you're not that good looking like she, you're not on that level sexually like she, so you could have never be on her level. The good men that are looking you don't want those guys. Because those guys are considered boring, predictable and everything. But you know, when everybody gets older, and you know, whether you're a single mom or certain things reach as a woman, or when you're a guy and you're up in age, that's when everybody wants to overlook the things that they should have been not put emphasis on. And now they want a partner that has the morals and this and that. I've seen women grow older in age, saying that certain guys that they friend zoned, certain guys that they found boring or whatsoever, they wish they could go back in time, because if they could go back in time, they would have been married and happy off right now. That's just the bottom line. So everybody seems to be chasing people that based on the eye, they look good, based on other people wanting, it makes their value higher, but this person is not good for you, both men and women. That's just the bottom line. Girls like Kryssi could never fool men like me. Because there's one thing I do with any woman that I talk to, is the talking stage, and it never ends. Even if Kryssi should come to me and I never watch that interview and I have no idea of her past, I would have figured out that's the girl she is. Because I take my time to know a woman. And guess what? Doesn't matter how good of an actor a woman is. Every series come to an end. Every movie has an ending credit. It's only a matter of time till she crack. This is why women who you go through the talking stage with, sometimes they lose interest. Because women don't like get rejected. So men have the ego and don't like get rejected too. But women worse don't like get rejected because they're not used to it. So you'll have women you talk to and they'll just lose interest once you're getting to know them. Because they don't want to be a case that you see things that you don't like and you have the power to disregard them. That makes them feel bad about themselves and have to take accountability. So they would rather make up a scenario in their mind or just broadly reject you and lose interest. Some of these girls were gaslighted to being in a relationship. Gaslighted to commit. Because they know if you take the time to know them and see certain things, you're not going to want them again. Girl like Kryssi could never fool me. 2 dates on, 1 date me need with her, just 1 date. I mean know everything. Some of you guys when you're asking girls questions, please look for the reaction and not the answer and words. When you're asking girls certain question, don't say it over phone. Say it face to face to see her facial expression during the answer. Women are emotional. They self-snitch on themselves all the time. Nothing to bash Kryssi about. Many girls say like she, they're just not loud with it. But these days they're more loud than ever because of social media and they're self-snitching. So guys, that's just my opinion to the Kryssi video. Run talks. I'm done. I'm out.